Hi guys, welcome to my video where we are going to set up my September bullet journal. As this is my second video, quality is not perfect yet, but I am still working on it and I hope that as time goes it will become much better. Traditionally, I'm starting my setup from cover page, and for the month of September I've decided to go with green plants theme. I really like how the plant I'm drawing now turned out, but it took me a long time to draw it this way. That's why in my next spread I made it much more simpler. After drawing all the plants, I simply took my gel pen and wrote September. Then I started coloring all plants using 3 green pens, 1 brush pen and 2 Crayola Super Tips markers, and I colored shelf in brown. Here you can see how Sun was playing around with me, but I promise you that in second half of this video it got much better. And here I'm using brown marker to color shelves under the plant. Next I moved to write quote on the left side page, and for this month I choose an act as if what you do makes a difference. Next I simply draw some blushes around this quote just to keep it quite consistent with our theme. After coloring these branches, I moved to the next spread. My next spread is simple calendar, where I'm going to write all my appointments, and here you can see me drawing them. Here I realized that some of my plants are going over the calendar, so it is better if I will draw them first, and this is what you can see me doing now. And here I'm going back to finish my calendar. And on the right side I'm drawing one box, 4 nodes. This month I decided to go just with one box. I made green dots in each calendar window where I'm going to write number of day. Next I'm coloring all plants. After coloring shelf, my spread was ready and I just wrote all numbers for days of the month, and then I moved into the next spread. Here is some difference to August setup, as instead of drawing content planner, I decided to try productivity tracker. I'm not sure how is it going to work for me, but if I will not try, I will not know. Here you can see that camera is a bit shaky. I think I found setting which causes it to do this, but I will have to test it while I'm recording my next video. Also, I took idea for this spread from other channel, and I will link the video below. So if you want, you can check it, how does it work and how is it being used. Here I wanted to spare you me drawing all these lines, so I simply cut it out while I was montaging. Here I'm writing number for each day of the month. And in the empty space on the top I'm drawing plants. I had to stop recording at that moment, and here I am resuming the very next day. After coloring my plants, I decided to put green color in my goal section and also to mark all Saturdays and Sundays, just for me to know. After that I moved to habit tracker, and I'm starting from writing big habit and smaller tracker on the top of the page. Here I drew my traditional mini calendars and some pot flowers between them. Here I also spared you me drawing all these tables again. After writing all habits I want to work on this month, I started coloring, and I also colored letters of the title, switching my green markers. After this I moved to next spread, which is mood tracker, and for this I've decided to draw big plant, and each leaf is for each day of the month, and as months go I will color each leaf according to the mood I have any day. I also numbered all leaves from 1 to 30 for each day of the month. At the bottom of the page I draw the legend, and I also colored shelf and letters from the title. Next page I'm working on is spending tracker, and I started from writing title on the top and table for my spendings. Next I drew one plant on the top and I wrote all categories for each column. I also wrote all days of the month. After that I drew lines in table for each row, and while I was in this task my camera stopped recording, so here you will have me going straight to the next spread before I colored this plant. On the right side I did sleep tracker, and I'm starting from writing title and drawing plant, and below I'm just making kind of box where I'm going to track my sleep. On the top of the table I just wrote hours, and on the side I just wrote each day of the month. After coloring that plant, I moved to next spread, which is brain dump, and I simply wrote brain dump on the top, and I made 2 branches all around the page. Drawing and coloring this took me a while, so you will see me skipping some parts of it to save your time. After this task I moved to my weekly spread. Off camera I cut my Dutch doors. I did it very similar like I did in August. So here I'm starting from writing which week we are in and drawing my table. I also drew some plant in the top corner. As I had my tin pen, I also drew plants on this small flap on the right, but this time instead of making it into meal planner, I just wrote my goals for the week. After that I drew my lines in table and I colored all my plants. next side of the Dutch door is very similar to the previous one, only I just put what is coming next week instead of goals. And on the next page I just drew other part of the table. And here is flip through of today's video. If you liked it, please make sure to subscribe and leave the thumb up for more videos like this. See you in my next video.